Hello everybody, back with another pick a card reading. So what we're going to do today is we are going to dive into the pile selection in your next relationship, okay? If anybody would like a private reading with me, all that information to book is down below. You can also go to my private booking site as well, okay? I do accept international payment via Square. So let's go into the first, let's go into the pile selection. Sorry guys. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. Pile number 1. So the first card that you guys are receiving is the King of Wands, okay? And we're utilizing the cartomancy. Now this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian energy, or it could be during one of those time frames. And we're about to, go into Leo season here pretty soon. All right, so some of you guys could be, meeting up with somebody during Leo season towards the end of July, getting into August. And if you're watching this at a later date, right now I'm filming it in July. So what you're gonna want to do is look at where you're at in the calendar. So I'm still getting July, August energy. So a little bit over mid-year. So anyway, so let's get in that August in particular for some of you guys. I'm really feeling August. Some of you guys are gonna meet this person through school or like a collaborative project with this person is also something that I'm getting. Now you're also getting, I am in charge of how I feel, and today I'm choosing happiness is something coming forward. Some of you guys may end up choosing somebody else over, like over another person is also something. And it's going to be very unexpected for a lot of people for pile number 1s. Now, I also feel like this person's really assertive, but at the same time, this person really likes to take, leadership. This person also really likes creativity, okay? It's like a form of self-expression to them. But I also do feel like this is definitely a time frame. Some of you guys are really hyper-focused on like the timing of like when instead of what. You know what I mean? Or who. You guys are just really focused on when, which is going to cause a lot of suppression towards your manifestations. And when they do come in, they're going to come in kind of jambled because of how you kind of rush things. So definitely take your time, okay? But let's get into your additional card here that you have. Now, these are part of the constellation play cards, and let's see here. So you have the Queen of Swords. So this is giving me a little bit of duality here. It looks like, all right, so this is the similarity is that this is a fire energy here, which is Leo, Aries, Sag. And then the Sag is a random placement placed on the main cartomancy cards. For those of you guys who are like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What's going on? How do I breathe? Listen, constellation playing cards. Club, diamonds, spades, and hearts. It's literally traditional, but they have constellations randomized on the front face of the card, and I like to take that into consideration whenever I'm reading, okay? But anyway, so Queen of Swords. So you guys could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, somebody who really enjoys kind of like their independent thinking. The minute that somebody tries to kind of control the way the air sign thinks, which is similar to how a fire sign thinks, the minute that somebody tries to like control the way that an air sign thinks or something like that, the air sign is air. It will literally escape. It will literally, like, it's not going to stay there and fester because air does not like to be restricted. Pressure. Have you ever put like, the top over a pot, like while it's boiling and everything like that? The pressure, right? Anyway, so air is involved in that too. But anyway, Sagittarius, okay, is coming up for face value. Some of you guys aren't going to be meeting this person until Sagittarian season. For some of you who are looking for divine feminine. For those of you guys who are looking for divine masculine, it could be coming during a fire sign season, okay? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian. All right, so it's definitely important for you to, keep focus as to where you are as of right now. So let's just say if you are watching this video in February of next year, your closest would be Aries season, which would be like March, April energy, right? So I'm getting that there. I don't know why I felt the need to clarify the timing in particular with this pile. But let's get right into it. I do feel like both you guys are going to have different ways of doing things, which are also going to help everybody else around you. It might cause frustration to the both of you guys at times, but it's almost like you guys work together or something. But anyway, so I'm getting that for the two main cards, but let's get into the additional cards. We're going to get into the message cards. Oh, and also, before we get into that, there was a quote that is on the King of Wands. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I'm choosing happiness. I don't know why. I feel like I read that before, but for some reason, I feel like the need to reiterate that. It's almost like you choose this person because it's generally going to make you happy. Is also something that's coming forth, okay? But let's get into your message cards. All right, now beginning with some, potential shifts you could have. Dear Stu, your marketing plan worked. Praise and recognition coming in from higher ups. So like I said, you could end up meeting this person through like work-related things or even like school-related things. It could be like a school project for some of you guys. It could even, like if you're in college or whatever, because all my readings are for 18 plus only. You guys know that. So with this energy, it's very much like this person may end up being the person to give you praise and recognition from that. This could be like a supervisor kind of energy as well there, okay? Now the next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, you will get casted for a new and popular TV show. You will be a fan favorite, yet the most envied in the house. Love, Spirit. Some of you guys are in casting. Some of you guys have been like applying for different stuff and like stuff like that. You guys could end up meeting somebody on one of these little reality TV shows. Okay, for some of you guys. You're probably like, oh, that's really rare. Actually, it's not. I know like 3 people who've been on reality TV. Were they on there for very long? Are they famous? Are they super popular? No, but it's really easy to get on reality TV the majority of the time. You just have to have like flexibility, availability, and like a social following and be like, decently attractive. You know what I mean? So it's really common for people to do that. Is like one of my people that I used to be related to, like, they they knew somebody who was on there, and I met them, and they literally had the exact same birthday that I have. And I'm serious, I'm very serious, I'm born February 14th. This person had the exact same birthday that I have, and they ended up on there, but they ended up not even really liking it. It's just very easy, especially if like because you don't really necessarily have to really audition. I mean, you do, but not really. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be something really intricate happening for you. For other you guys, you're like, no, I don't want to put my life out there. I don't even want to do any of that. Just not even what. Now, this could be somebody who is interested in doing this in the future. I'm sorry that I'm just keep getting the energy. Dear Stu, you will soon be asked out on a date. This date will be fun and creative. You will feel so free, love, Stu. So this could also be kind of like somebody wanting to treat you to like little intricate activities. I don't know why I'm getting that. So this could be like clay making or pottery classes, or like sip and paint classes, things like that. Okay, really like interactive bonding activities. But let's get into it. Dear Stu, you will be pregnant soon, welcoming new life into your home as well as this world. That looks beautiful on you, love, spirit, or fatherhood. Okay, but at the sadness, yeah, anyway. So with this card, you guys will end up, this person that you end up dating next will be the person who is going to be like the father of your children in the future. And you may end up getting pregnant shortly after being with this person as well. Dear Stu, the third party will try to confront you by calling you. They will try to get under your skin. Don't give them the satisfaction. Love, Stu. So some of you guys, okay, maybe your person ended up like breaking up with their person to be with you, okay? And even though it's like messy, it's not perfect or anything like that, it's what the both of you guys want to do. It's also what this person wanted to do. And this third party is going to have a really hard time of accepting that. Things that you had to swallow and accept and things of that nature, this person is going to be an entire big baby about the things that you've been dealing with for possibly like years or months with this person behind the scenes, and like you don't realize how much stronger you are than this other person. Dear Stu, congratulations, you have a healthy baby boy. You will soon be blessed abundantly, love, spirit. So this person could either have a child with this other third party who's wanting to interfere, and it could be a son, okay, potentially for some of you guys, all right? Or you could be, well, I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel like this person has potentially like a child with somebody else, and then you're also going to be getting pregnant as well, all right? This like the energy that I'm feeling. All right, really happy feeling though. I feel like the person that you're going to be dating though, like this person could have green eyes. I don't know why I'm getting green in particular, okay? But like green. I normally don't really like green eyes. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite eye color. Every time I try to, I don't really think I have a favorite eye color. Maybe hazel, but even then, I don't know. Anyway, so some of you guys might also have a child who has unique eyes as well, okay? Really unique eyes. But that's what I'm getting there. But let's get into the switch deck to see some things that could take place in your next relationship. Don't worry, we still have the tarot to get into. Dearest you, I'm going to tell you the truth. Love them is also something coming forth. Now, this could be somebody who ended up lying to you, scheming, cheating, all that stuff. And then finally, when they end up growing feelings for you seriously, that's when they kind of feel guilty about all the shit that they did in the past, where they look at you and they're just like, damn, like, I can't believe I did all of that. Or I can't believe that, you know, I treated you that way. And they may not verbally, like, say it, but they're going to be doing different things. Okay, now this person could also be telling you a hidden truth about something. Now, if you're already in connection with this person, you're kind of like dwindling and you're like, I already know who this person is. This could also be like this person's about to tell you the truth about something. This could be about how they feel or something that was suppressed. All right, I'm going to stop by very soon. Love, yours is also something coming forth. So this could be somebody who, like, it's almost like this person wants to see you like every day. Okay, and you may love it, but at the same time it gives you kind of emotional whiplash, because this person, it's like you only have them for a part of the day, even though the both of you guys are like thinking about each other the entire day. And then you spend moments with each other in the physical, like for maybe a couple hours, stuff like that. But again, there could be like a third-party situation. Okay, for some of you guys, for pile number one. All right, dear Stu, you came up on my For You page. At first, I didn't recognize you. You are brilliant. How can you just be yourself without caring what anyone else thinks? I wish I could do that. Love, them is also something coming forth. I don't know why I feel like this is not even your person's energy towards you. This is somebody who ends up cyber stalking you, finds out actually how cool you are, because it's almost like your page doesn't even give you justice for how cool you actually are. Like, if you were to just hang out with this person or be around this person or anything like that, it's like, yeah, your social's pretty cool, whatever, like, oh, that's cool, but it's almost like there's even more awesomeness, like there's even more greatness. And it doesn't have to be like this lavish luxe life. Like, it's just so real that it hurts people sometimes. Okay, now let's get into it. Dear Stu, I'm not used to being held accountable of my actions. I will apologize, and I hope you believe me, because I really am sorry. My love, love, yours. Now, going back into what I was saying in the beginning, the person you're going to be in a relationship with, you may already have some form of rapport with, okay? To like where they kind of are like, all right, man, I kind of treated you bad here, here, and here. I understand why you would be upset about this, da-da-da-da. And it's going to be up to you whether you want to accept their apology or to do something different or whatever, because ultimately you want to be like, oh, I had no choice. I had to say it. Yes, you did. Okay, in this day and age, most of the time you do. Okay, but let's get into, especially if you're in America. Dear Stu, I believe you. Everything you've said is true. That's why I love you. I choose you. Love, them. There's somebody who's going to be choosing you over somebody else, but I feel like maybe you didn't have hope that this person would even do that, so maybe you just bypassed your feelings, try to suppress them, not even bring them to the surface is also something coming forth. Maybe just wanting to pretend that you weren't in love with this person, that you haven't been in love with this person for years, but like it could be coming up, or months, or whatever for you guys. Dear Stu, I feel bad for lying to you, so much so I'm going to tell you the truth. I told you. Okay, this person, all right, may have lied, cheated, schemed, did all these things before, but now, because they actually genuinely want to build something real, and they are really scared that you will find somebody else. Like they, like maybe you tried to like find other people or whatever, or maybe you like tried to date other people or whatever, and maybe you got like super close, but it just wasn't close enough, and this person like was like, oh, okay, all right, they missed the goal, it's fine, but they know eventually you're gonna make the goal. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't, like in their mind. Okay, now the next one that you're getting is, dear Stu, they made me part ways with you. Love, them. Now this could also be like an indicator of separation. This could be like somebody who is in a third-party relationship where their person was like, listen, in the beginning, like let's just say if you guys ended up having like a lot of immense separations and breakups, and you didn't know the reason why, really, you didn't even know why this person was being cold towards you or pushing you away and stuff like that. If you guys have ever seen True Blood, you guys know I love True Blood. So if you guys have ever seen True Blood, and there's this season where Bill Compton goes, anyway, so he ends up telling Sookie Stackhouse like over the phone, like, I don't want to talk to you anymore and stuff like that, when he's in Mississippi and dealing with like the Mississippi King and his drama that he's got to get over there with the wolves. Like, it was way deeper than Sookie. So he actually was doing this in order to protect her, but she wouldn't see it like that. And he wasn't even in love with this person, but this person was obsessed with having this person in their life and fitting like the perfect image that they had created. I don't know, I'm just getting this energy, okay? If you watch True Blood, it's a really old show. Like, I mean, it's an older show. Like, most people don't really like watch it anymore. I've rewatched it like 8 times. So, you know, I like it. So the next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, I'm sorry I thought it was funny to hurt you. Love them. So maybe in the beginning they thought it was like all chuckles to be like, you know, oh, she's crying over me, or he's crying over me, or I bet they're losing their mind if I didn't respond. Like, these intentional manipulation tactics are what's like that's what's happening there. Okay, but it's almost like this person's now starting to feel remorse about that. All right, but let's get right into some other cards. Dear Stu, I don't care who hates you or what your reputation is, baby. I want you to have my kids. Love them. So there's somebody who's like, listen, I really don't give a shit about like what, you know, your best friend said about you, what your like all the co-worker said about you, what whoever. Okay. And I also feel like this person's going to give you a lot of like verbal affirmations. Okay. With afternoon time energy coming in pretty strongly, this could also be somebody wanting to spend a lot of time with you during the afternoon. Okay. Now, next one you're getting, Dear Stu, I'm afraid of rejection from you. If I apologize, would you still say goodbye? Love them, is also something coming forth. So this person feels like they've rejected you quite a bit. Okay, this is the energy I'm picking up, is that maybe this person has rejected you quite a bit. Maybe this person has put your feelings on the back burner quite a bit. And maybe not everything in your life is perfect, or maybe not everything is put together, but it's almost like this person doesn't necessarily care about that. All right, because I'm getting a little bit of this one and this one. I don't care who hates you or what your reputation is. I'm afraid of rejection from you. If I apologize, would you still say goodbye? Love them. They're hoping that you feel the same way about their reputation. Maybe they're known to be a player. Maybe they're known to be a cheater. Maybe they're known to like, you know, not really be there and like not follow through with commitments and like stuff like that. But it's almost like they're hoping that you see the good in them. Okay. Dear Stu, this separation showed me how I truly feel about you. I will tell you soon. Love them. It's almost like maybe if both of you guys had a period of separation, it could have been like a couple months or things of that nature. And it's like this person really, it's almost like they felt like somebody else was trying to take their life from them, like destiny swap from them. Not like physical, not like death. Oh my God, don't be morbid. I'm talking about like, you know, it's almost like this person felt like somebody was trying to destiny swap with them. It's almost like he's like, no, that's my person. That's my, like, what are you doing? Like that kind of energy. But it's funny because it took that in order for this person to kind of like wake up stronger than ever before. But let's get into it a little bit more. You have, Dear Stu, I replay our intimate moments while I am at work. Love them, is also something coming forth. Now this person tends to have a lot of flashbacks of like the intimate moments that you guys share. This person could even be just doing the dishes. This person could be doing, and they're just like, boom, like it's like an intense flashback about that. Dear Stu, I told my friends how hot you are. They didn't believe me. That's why they are awkward around you. They know things they are not supposed to. That's why they try not to make eye contact with you. Love them, is also something coming forth. Now, some of you guys, your person is going to be talking to their friends and family about you, and also trying to find out about you through the grapevine as well. Morning time could also be significant. So morning and afternoon time are going to be really dominant times that you're going to be hanging out with your person and being with your person. Not so much at the nighttime in the beginning. Maybe this person has a third-party situation, or maybe this person's caught up in something else, okay? But either way, it looks like you're going to be spending a lot of time in the afternoon and the morning communicating and being with one another, okay, and being in each other's energy. But let's get right into the tarot. Hey, what's up, guys? Back at it again. So let's get right into this tarot. So you have the Hierophant energy in the reverse. So this person may have been married before. Okay, with the Hierophant energy coming forth in the not in the upright, the reversal. This person could have been married, and maybe there was somebody who kind of like broke their vows. This person may have waited a really long time to get with someone, and it's almost like they tried dating and dating and dating, and it didn't really work out, so they kind of put a pause to that, to the point where they were like, you know what, I don't even want to be like in a serious connection or relationship or anything, because every time I try to build, every time I try to do that, it's almost like somebody wants to like take control over the whole like main, I guess, soundboard, versus like co-create. You know what I mean? It's like when you co-produce something with somebody, you co-create it. I mean, you know what I mean? But anyway, so let's get into it. You have the 10 of Wands energy in the reversal. Some of you guys could be in music creation. The person that you are with could be in music creation as well. Okay, doesn't have to be. I do feel like this person may have dropped out of college with the Hierophant energy in the reversal and the 7 of Pentacles in the reversal. I feel like the reason why they did is because their life was really like, like maybe, yeah, they could have still persevered through it, but they would have like literally, they would be completely numb. They wouldn't be this happy, free loving person. They would be completely like, you would be like, where'd their light go? Like, did we really like put that much pressure on you to the point where your light is just dim? Like it looks like a night light now? Like, you know what I mean? With the Sun card energy coming forth, speaking of light, this is also about a luminous energy. This is also about happiness. Sagittarian Leo energy, really strongly Leo. Okay. The next one that you're receiving is Judgment. It looks like this person and you are going to break through a lot of barriers, especially in regards to like third-party situations. You may end up finding out about this person through a mutual friend, so you could end up falling in love with your person's friend. I don't know why I'm getting that energy for some of you guys, okay? I've never received that in a reading before. For pick a card, I've never received that translation like that before, but for some reason it's coming up like that. Now underneath the 7 of Pentacles, you have the Empress. Now, this could be somebody who literally has stopped wanting to invest in becoming a wife or a husband, okay? Or to stop looking for a wife. Now, right when all else fails and all the pressure's on his shoulders or her shoulders or whatever, that's when the most money and love come into this person's life, is when they're at the brink of like, it's meant to uplift them, it's also meant to inspire them, but it ends up like really stressing them out. Being in like a relationship or a connection, it just ends up really stressing them out. And it's not because of the person or anything like that. It's just, it's almost like whatever they end up wanting to like, I mean, this could be your energy too, but I don't know why I feel like they end up wanting to please their person a little bit too much, to the point where they can kind of become void of their own feelings, okay? That's something to watch out for. To the point where they end up like thinking the only solution, instead of working it out or talking things out, is just to cut it off in general. But with the Page of Wands energy, a lot of fire energy coming through here, so definitely fire sign energy. Okay, Leo, Sag, Aries. Right underneath the Sun, you have the Page of Wands. Okay, it looks like the minute that you meet this person, it's going to ignite a flame within inside of you. You guys are going to have this unspeakable passion, this unspeakable bond, this chemistry. And I do also feel like this person's creative, quick to go on adventures as well with you. All right. This person is also quick to make judgment calls. I do also feel like maybe there's somebody who, well, this person needed to get over. Okay. This could have been like an ex, like I was talking about in the beginning. This could have been like an ex-wife or ex-husband. Okay. Or just an ex-spouse. And with the Death card, that's Scorpio and Capricorn energy. But underneath that Judgment card is the Death card. So it's almost like this connection is kind of like a divine calling. This is going to be a part of a really big growth phase within your life. Okay, this connection. Something that you thought would be fleeting is going to end up being everlasting. So it could start off as like a situationship or something like that, but then it can all of a sudden turn into something really dominant, because you have to remember these are clarifiers for the main cards. Okay, so I do feel like this person also has pretty sad eyes for some reason. This person may not sleep very well as well, is something that I'm getting. This person may like to do unique, different things with their hair. Headbands could be significant. This person could have longer hair, play sports, and wear headbands. All right, well, that is what I am getting for this pile. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It looks like you're going to be, you know, meeting up with this person or meeting this person definitely during a fire sign season. Okay, heavy on the Leo aspect with the Sun card and the Page of Wands, okay? But it can't disregard that Aries and Sagittarius is a part of the fire family as well, okay? But that is what I'm receiving for you guys. If you do want a private reading with me, I am having a 30-minute special for $30 for this week only. If you are interested, feel free to click the link on my community page. I'm also going to have it pinned below in the comment section as well for those of you guys who are interested in my 30-minute reading special. It's originally $75 for 30 minutes, so I am doing a significant discount for you guys, and also live streaming a lot more as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, bye for now. Okay, my pile number 2s, welcome, welcome. So this is going to be about your next relationship, all right? And the first main card that is coming out in card Thomas is the Eight of Swords. First and foremost, you may end up being single and kind of in your own mental torment for a little while, possibly 8 weeks, okay, with the Eight of Swords. So maybe about 2 months. All right, so like where you're going to be like, oh man, I'm never going to find anybody. I wonder if he's going to come back. I wonder if this is going to be, your mind is going to be going everywhere, and it's going to be filled with doubt too. So it's not going to be like positive affirmations. So like, even though you might positively think, oh, well, what if he comes back? The next thought that you may end up getting is like a negative thought to combat that. Or like, oh, if he does come back, I mean, what are we going to even say? Is it going to be just the same thing? Is it going to be that? Like that kind of energy to where you're not giving yourself room to kind of just let things be. But with the Eight of Swords energy, you can be really caught up in your head and overthink a lot when you're with this person, your next relationship. I am blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. Now, their family and friends can also say different things and nitpick at you to get you in your head about different things, okay? This could be kind of like, oh, like you look kind of like pale. Have you been eating? Have you been doing that? Like, and you're probably like, I look fine. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? But anyway, with the Eight of Swords energy, it's almost like they nitpick at you because they see like how you react after, or like how you shut down, or maybe you're a little bit less confident, or like, you know, that's sad that people have to do that. But either way, okay, with the Eight of Swords energy coming forth, family, I am blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. Some of you guys might be really in your head about that, or about somebody's family and friend life as well, and how it's interacting like with your world here that you're trying to create with your person. Could also be something coming up. But let's get into the other main constellation play card. Now, how these cards work is that even though this is an air sign symbol, the spade, they have randomized constellations on the face of the card. Okay, so right now it's saying Cancerian, all right? It's literally called constellation play cards. I'll show you guys right now. Yep, constellation play cards, there you have it. Now with the Seven of Swords energy, that's crazy. 87 could be significant, okay? Maybe somebody's year birth, or 78 could be significant, okay? 87 or 78. Cancerian energy, maybe there's somebody who wanted to write to you, but a family and friends wouldn't let them connect with you. But this person's going to be reaching out to you within secret and trying to develop things with you in secret. It's like this person, you are going to have this whole other relationship in secret. Like, maybe you've been a family friend of theirs for like a long while, okay? Maybe you have. But for some reason, I'm getting that this person, okay, might be wanting to keep things under wraps with you. Like, I don't feel like they have another person, though. That's the strange thing about this pile, is that I think it's really just family and friends. Now, you guys may have had some history. Maybe it goes back. Maybe this is literally like your family friend, where you're just like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like we've been, you know, quote unquote friends for a really long time, but you know, I've always been in love with you. Or this person may always, this person may say that they've always been in love with you, is also something that I'm getting really strongly. So it's almost like this person's going to be like, I don't care where you are, I'm going to meet you in the middle, is also something coming forth. There could also be somebody who you're going to connect with along the way, who you've been at distance with. But let's get into, yeah, especially with that. But let's get into your message cards and see what's coming up for you. So you have the switch deck. And let's see what's coming up. June energy could be significant, and that's no surprise because Cancerian energy does happen in June. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could be you getting into a relationship with this person I don't know why I'm getting July. And you're probably going to be like, no, no way, no way. But for some reason, I feel like this person's going to contact you, reach out to you in July. And then, like, you guys are going to, like, get together in August. Like, something significant is going to be happening in August. There could be some distance or some kind of delay. This person could be reaching out to you at a random time as well. You already know this person. Like, 100% you already know this person. June energy coming forth, okay? Dearest you, I'm going to make it official soon. Love, yours. So it's almost like after years or maybe even months or like weeks or whatever, you guys, where you guys are at, even though I'm feeling like this is something that would have longevity. I feel like you've been in this, like you've known this person for a long time. This person's now wanting to make it official. And what that means to them is that they may end up stirring the pot, you know, between family rifts or friend rifts because of how they feel about you. Dear Stu, I'm going to blow up your phone until you answer. Love, them. Now, this could also be somebody who's going to be relentless with reaching out to you. This is somebody who feels like maybe that you were going to chase them. They're realizing that they're going to have to be the ones to chase you. They're realizing that they're going to have to be the ones to be open and vulnerable, and they really feel like you're worth it. I'm channeling that. Dear Stu, I don't know why I feel like my friend is in love with you. This irritates me. Love, them. Now, I don't know why I'm getting brother or sister. So this could be like somebody who maybe is also your friend. So let's just say, you know, I mean, maybe you're friends with like two brothers or something, right? And then you end up always really just being in love with like one brother, but the other brother may have had like a slight crush on you, but you never acted upon it because you just didn't feel that way. It was more like a brother feeling, like act genuinely like a brother feeling, which may differ, you know, with somebody else. But anyway, I'm just getting this energy, okay? I don't know why I feel like my friend is in love with you. This irritates me. Love, them. Is also something coming forth. Dear Stu, I'm going to start a random argument to get time to do what I want. Love, your person. Is also something coming in. This could be somebody who ends up, let's just say if they don't want somebody in the room with them when they're talking to you, they're going to end up making it so uncomfortable for that person in that same room with them. Like, it could be just like their freaking sister that they've known forever, and they're just gonna be like, yeah, how long are you gonna be in here? Like, what are you doing? Like, no, I have stuff to do. Like, I don't want you in here. Like, you're irritating me. Like, they're gonna, I don't know, I'm just getting that kind of energy to like where they're gonna kind of turn it around on this other person to make it seem like it's their fault, that they're upset, so they need to give them space in order for them to reach out to you. This is interesting. Dear Stu, yes, I am spiritual too. I got a very accurate reading on you. She said I was meant for you. Love, their secrets. Some of you guys, you're like, let's just say if you're a reader, you're also dating another reader. And this person reads completely differently than you do. Let's just say if you read tarot, okay, this person may read astrology. If you read astrology, you know, natal charts, and, you know, you go into Vedic or even Western astrology, okay, like, this other person is going to be like so intricate and like everything that you are with your version of your form of like psychic gifts and talents and things of that nature. This person is going to be just as refined and just as practiced, just as open, but it's just going to be a different tool. So like, let's just say if just going back, as the easiest explanation is kind of like, let's just say you do tarot, your person will do like astrology readings, or like, let's just say you do astrology readings, your person will do tarot or crystal healing work or Reiki healing. There's so many different things. Okay, but for some reason I feel like this person may have actually like got a reading on you from somebody else. Okay, somebody else who does know you. That's interesting. Dear Stu, I'm booking a trip and I want you to come with me. Love, yours. Is also something coming in. So this is going to be kind of like spontaneous. Maybe you didn't think that you were going to be going on vacation or doing anything fun anytime soon. This is going to be coming towards you very randomly. The person that you're going to be in a relationship with is going to like to go on vacations and do different fun things. And it's not even this crazy like, oh, we're at the Charlton, we're at this, like, no, you guys are actually like in nature. You guys are actually like experiencing like the city or like the state or the country. Like, you guys are actually doing those things, not just like going to like the cute little towns and buying everything up. And, you know, that's fun too. But, you know, my Taurus is out there, no shade. But what I'm saying is like, and my Libra's out there, no shade for that. Because y'all know you guys love doing that. I don't care. I know you guys are stubborn. You're going to be like, no, we're not. We don't like doing this. Let me tell you something. Tauruses love to say, no, we're not. No, I don't. They love to say no. I'm telling you right now. They love to say no and shake their head, be like, no, not really. But this is really like this. But it's this exact same thing that you just said. They're just saying it their way. It's anyway. I have a Taurus moon, so I completely understand. All right, so some of you guys, I'm booking a trip and want you to come with me. And I have a Aquarius Sun, Scorpio rising. So I have all of these fixed sign placements, and then I have Aquarius stellium within my natal chart. So I have more than 7 planets in Aquarius. I'm not even kidding. It's in my natal chart. But anyway, and it's in my 3rd house. So whenever Mercury's in retrograde, it's really hard for me to communicate. It takes me a minute. Like, it's horrible. Dear Stu, I'm going to send you a relationship request on Facebook. I want everyone to know we are together officially. Love them. So really big emphasis on somebody wanting to be like really loud about their feelings towards you. Maybe because they kind of semi-bullied you, you know, when you guys were together in like secret, or maybe this person just wanted to make sure that there would be no indicator whatsoever, like anybody around them would ever think that they had any feelings for you. But the entire time they had this entire world, okay, like inside of themselves for you. All right, is what I'm receiving there. Dear Stu, I slept with someone during our separation. I fear you will find out. Love them. Now this person, let's just say if you and this person had like a separation period, okay? And let's just say you went off and got married, and this person really thought, you know what, she's married now, or he's married now. They're never going to come back. You know what I mean? Like, they really let doubt win. And then they ended up sleeping with somebody that possibly could have been your friend, or like your relative, or somebody that you know. And I get this really deep sense of guilt. And it's funny because when this person hooked up with this person, they thought that they would feel like you, and it wasn't even close. I know how gross that sounds, but it's just like, it wasn't even close. So let's just say this person ends up hooking up with your sister, okay? And your sister, okay, is a whore. I'm sorry, but you know, we just got to put that out there. But let's just say she is somebody who betrayed you, all right, in secret, and maybe even lied to your face multiple times about these things, okay, in order to kind of get what she wants or whatever, or he wants or whatever. Some of you guys might be finding out about this, or maybe their worst fear is going to be brought to the surface, and that's really holding them back from even reaching out to you in general because of how bad of a mess up it is, and they're even so ashamed of it they don't even want to speak of it again. Dear Stu, I want to have a baby with you now. Now this person also wants to procreate with you. Maybe they have sensed your urgent, maybe you've been vocal about it with like your friends or the family group or whatever, where you were like, you know what, I kind of want to have a kid, but I just don't want to have it with this person that I'm with. Or like, I don't want to have, like, I'm very picky about that. Like, I want to, and this person immediately, once hearing that news, they want to have a baby with you. More than a year is also something coming forth. Maybe this person hasn't spoken to you really in more than a year. And this is when they're going to be reaching out. Okay, during a similar time frame, it's their rising element is what I'm hearing. So if they have like a Leo rising and they end up reaching out to you during like a Leo season, the 8th month, August, okay? It's, a lot of people don't realize it, but you do that. A lot of people will do that. It's like when they are really shy, especially water signs, fucking hey, thank God they have some kind of fire in their chart, because if not, they would just be, okay? Dear Stu, I'm finally going to follow through on what I said I would do. I'm doing this because I want it to work between us soon. Love, yours. Okay, now there's somebody who maybe made you a promise, maybe more than a year ago, where they were like, hey, I'm gonna FaceTime you, I'm gonna hang out with you, I'm gonna do that or whatever, and you were like, okay. Maybe you waited, okay? Maybe you were like, okay, and you're waiting and waiting, and I don't know who else gets stood up on FaceTime, but getting stood up on FaceTime is a whole different level of fuck you, okay? It really is, because you're holding on to, like, there's an impossible to be late, like, truly, you know what I mean? Dear Stu, I'm going to fight for you and over you. Love them. Now, there's also somebody who was scared of the fight that it would take to have you a part of their lives. And something about you being fearless is also something that I am picking up here for pile number 2s. Like, maybe you were like, yeah, whatever. I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. What? Like, I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, it's almost like you were like, all right, I'm not perfect, and like that kind of energy. And this person likes that about you. But anyway, so getting into the next one, dear Stu, I'm going to invite you to a family get-together, love yours. And this person might even fight to even get you to get an invite. So just be cautious. You don't have to say yes, but just, if you want to go, then say yes. Don't be like, oh, I don't know, let me clear my schedule. Don't play that game. All right, put the energy out that you wish to receive. And if it's not reflected back, find a different reflection. Okay? So, like, with this energy, with the invite, I don't know why I'm getting like it's going to be kind of like, it's going to give you a lot of flashbacks. So maybe like when you were younger, maybe when you used to hang out with them and stuff like that. And it's almost like the love is going to soar right back, or like pour right back into your heart, okay, for this person. Especially if you've been at separation, you're like, oh, I don't even know about them. I don't even, really like them or anything like that, okay? But let's get right into your shifts message cards. All right, now getting directly into the shifts deck, let's see here. And I'm also going to be creating another message card deck. I'm going to take a day and really hyper focus on it. I might do that Saturday. And then that way by next week's uploads, it should be ready, okay? I think I'm going to do it like on like new relationships, things of that nature. But I don't know. We'll see what comes up as I write. Dear Stu, visualize what you desire from your partner by giving it to yourself. Do not accept the love that gives you less than you give yourself. Love, Spirit, okay? So some of you guys need to start visualizing what you wish for. It's not just about writing a little list down about qualities. It's about how you want to feel in the moment. It's about what you actually want to experience with your person. How do you really want to feel genuinely every single day when you wake up? Obviously, you can control that. Like if you're going to wake up, angst or whatever, but you can try to fight it whenever you do get these like feelings of oppression or waves. Dear Stu, your person and you will soon break up. This will hurt deeply, yet you will be blessed with love shortly after. This person will truly cherish your connection, unlike your current partner. Love, Spirit. So some of you guys are also going to be breaking up with your person soon, and you're going to be connecting with this person, another person, shortly after. Like I feel like not even like a day. Like it's just going to be like, all right. The reason why is because this other person probably really fucked up and doesn't deserve that kind of like brokenhearted kind of like waiting period. You probably don't even feel brokenhearted about this situation because of like other options that you do have that are better. All right. Dearest Stu, the person they thought you wouldn't get, you will get. Bomb Bomb by Nicki Minaj. Love, Spirit. Sagittarius energy could be significant. Doesn't have to be. Because Nicki is a Sag, but she's also an Aquarius rising. A lot of people don't realize that. Okay. So her and Megan Thee Stallion are actually pretty similar. They're just really different. Dear Stu, they're actually supposed to really like each other, but anyway. Dear Stu, you will receive an unexpected blessing from a distant relative. This could come as a form of inheritance or trust fund. Love, Spirit. So some of you guys could also be receiving something. It could be like an inheritance, or maybe even like your parent stops by one day randomly. I mean, I don't think... Yeah, no. But anyway, so unless you like your parents stop by or something randomly or something like that, but for some reason I'm getting that. I'm also getting POD, like payable upon death, for those of you guys who know. All right, so I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of like money knowledge. So people think like if you have like a lot of money that you get like a lot of freedom. Wrong. So when you have a lot of money, there's only a certain amount that gets covered and insured. Right now, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, it covers up to $250,000. That's a lot of money. If you're a millionaire, you're gonna have to create a couple different accounts strategically, and you're gonna have to do that and separate your income and create kind of like a little portfolio for yourself so that you can get that insurance to cover your funds if anything were to happen. Okay, because it only covers up to like 250,000. Some people will only cover to like 500,000 USD, for those of you guys who are wanting to know. But of course, I'm not giving you any medical, legal, or professional advice at any time. Just take what resonates and leave the rest out, okay? But I'm letting you know things that I have, personally researched, things that I personally kind of like get into. Sometimes I get these like weird waves, like I'm a millionaire. And I go in and I just dive into everything. And I'm like, why the fuck am I looking at this? And then I'll just go right to Pandora. But you never know what life has planned for you in life. Okay? But at the same time, some of you guys may end up having to do that. Okay? Now, payable upon death is kind of like... That's something completely different. But it's also an account, okay, that you can... But it's literally payable upon death to the beneficiaries. So for some reason, I'm getting POD. Dear Stu, I wrote you a letter explaining how I feel. I know I'm right in front of you. I'm just scared to be vulnerable. Love, them. This person's going to come into your life when you get an unexpected blessing, okay? From like funds or inheritance, or even from like a distant relative or even a distant friend, okay? And this person, when this happens, you're going to feel like it doesn't even matter if I'm single or if I get married ever. It doesn't even matter. And it's right when you detach and you don't become as emotionally tunnel vision focused with this person, that's when it ends up coming towards you as an overload. Okay, it's kind of like, damn, where was this when I was hyper thinking about it? It's like, this is what it was when you're hyper thinking about it. When you're thinking about it, it's like choosing something on the menu. And then right when you finally detach from it is when you tell the waiter what you want, and you sit there, you detach from what you're, waiting for a little bit. You're still waiting for it. You're still living your life, but you're having conversations, you're laughing, you're giggling, or you're sad. You don't give a fuck. Okay, and either way, you're detaching from that energy, and all of a sudden, the food is in front of you. Sometimes it doesn't come out perfect. Was I not detail-oriented enough? Oh, I forgot to tell you, I don't like eggplant. Is there any way that you can send this back to the back? I'm so sorry. I'll pay for another one if you need me to. That's like a really nice customer. You know what I mean? But then there's people like, what is this? I didn't order eggplant on my Parmesan. Eggplant Parmesan? Anyway, some people get really mad over things that are like blatantly obvious. So that's why it's really important to be detail oriented and to review details of things that you sign as well, is what I'm getting. Dear Stu, they have told everyone about you. They lied when they said no one knew. Everyone knows this except you. Love, Spirit. So it's funny because it's almost like this person won't come up to you and start this bullshit because they know that you are going to kind of like set the record straight a little bit and set the tone. They're going to kind of like honestly tarnish your name. Maybe they did tarnish your name, said like the worst things about you, things like that. They're gonna end up having to eat their fucking words, okay? And they're gonna end up having to, even if they want you in their life, they're gonna end up having to eat their words. Like, they're going to have to acknowledge the truth in order to even have you like within their life, period. Because if not, like, it's just not gonna work. It's just not. You're going to feel really lesser than a lot of the time. You're going to feel like people are believing this lie that he feels confident in or she feels confident in, whatever. Okay. Everyone knows this except you, Love, Spirit. I'm also getting that there's somebody who doesn't believe. This could be this person's mother who doesn't believe what he's saying. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's almost like she has this intuition. It could be a father figure too. It's just something like that. I'm just getting somebody's mother. Doesn't believe what they're saying. And it's not the fact that she doesn't believe that or that you could do it or they could do it. It's the fact that they don't believe their son and how they're saying it. I don't know why I'm getting that, okay? Dear Stu, you are a new mother of twins. You never expected this. You will have enough for both children. Love, Spirit is also something coming forth. Some of you guys might end up becoming like a stepmother, okay? Or you could actually be impregnated with twins, okay? But some of you guys could have become like a stepmother to like maybe twins. Honestly, it could be twins, or it could be like two children who are very similar in age, but it says twins here, guys. It's just twins are rare. But let's get right into the tarot to see what else is coming up for you guys for pile number 2. Getting into it. Sorry guys, I had to turn the AC on. It was a little bit hot, so I apologize about that. But with the page, you might not be even hearing the sound too crazy in the back because of sound cancellation, but you might just hear it a little bit. But anyway, with the Page of Pentacles energy coming forth, this is somebody who waited a long time to reach out to you, okay? And maybe has had feelings for you for a while. Some of you guys are going to have to wait a good bit before this person reaches out to you. Or maybe you've had to wait a good bit before this person reaches out to you. I'm getting earth sign energy, Taurus, or Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be happening when this person reaches out to you near one of those seasons. Yeah, because Virgo comes right after Leo. And Leo energy is right there, strength. And it's almost like this person is going to be reaching out to you when you're literally going through it. And when you meet this person, it's like when you're literally going through it. Okay, when you're having like obstacles after obstacles, and this person and you are going to have a really intense heart-to-heart with the Two of Cups energy coming forth. King of Wands energy in the upright position, and the Five of Pentacles in the reversal. The King of Wands energy will always come out, even if it's not like, what's it called? Their sun sign, like Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? This is about the energy that they're embodying and the potential time frame. So the energy that they're embodying is kind of like, I'm not going to stop until I win, okay? With the King of Wands energy coming forth, all right? And I'm not going to stop until like I see the solution, or I see like my plan like coming to life, okay? This is also somebody who's going to be relentless about wanting to make, like, turn things around for you, like in a major way, especially financially with the Five of Pentacles energy coming forth in the reversal. Underneath the Page of Pentacles, you're getting the Six of Swords. This person may end up giving you kind of like a delayed invitation. It's almost like last minute invitation to travel, and it could be like out of state or out of city or something like that. And you're going to end up having to kind of like along your journey, when you're already focused on other things that you've already got going on, this is when this opportunity, when this person reaches out to you. This could be kind of soon for some of you guys. This could be like within 4-week time frame for some of you, or maybe even 4 days for some of you. Like, it's happening very rapid. Like, once you like disconnected from something that wasn't really like healthy for you, it's almost like, and your energy fully cleared out, it's almost like this person. All right, so let's just say if you're used to, like, it's a part of your habits, okay? Like, maybe you're used to, like, smoking, okay? Whether it's, like, smoking weed or, like, legal, obviously, whatever. Or, like, whatever. You're just used to smoking, or maybe you're used to drinking, or whatever. Then all of a sudden you get this wave of, like, I honestly don't even want to walk to the store to even get that. I don't even want to drive to the store to get that. I don't even want to get, I think I just want to stay home. I think I'm kind of tired of spending money on that. Or actually, I think I'm just kind of tired of doing it in general. And then you start nitpicking at the habit to the point where you honestly forget about the habit. And maybe you only think about it in times of like high stress. And it's got that, knowing that is going to trigger you to realize, damn, have I been using these cigarettes as a pacifier? You know what I mean? But for some reason, I feel like the reason why you get this energy, okay, is that this person and you are literally linking up, especially in the astral realm, to the point where your energy is clearing out. It's clearing out and preparing for new energy to come in. So it's not that, you know how everybody's like, oh, I have this void in my heart after you done left me. You know what I mean? No, this void that you feel, it's going to be filled with something else. But it's not going to be like negative or like harmful for you. I feel like it's going to be something uplifting, inspiring, and also something that will give you a little bit more hope for the next day. But let's get into some clarification. Underneath the Two of Cups energy, you have the Nine of Cups, but in the reversal, it's almost like you get what you wanted, but you get what you wanted in a weird way. Like in a way that you would have never even expected it to take place. Like maybe this person ends up reaching out to you. Maybe you and this person end up having a really intense conversation, okay? And maybe it's not everything that you wanted and hoped for, but it was exactly what you asked for. And you felt that re-spark, that reconnection. This person is going to be relentlessly thinking about you from the minute that you guys reconnect, or the minute that this person ends up offering you this, because with this energy coming forth, this is Scorpio. It can be displayed as Capricorn and Aquarian at times, okay? I'm serious. It really can, all right? Because people are like, oh no, it's only Capricorn. Hear yourself. Hear yourself. What borders Capricorn and Aquarius? What borders that? I don't know, what borders Capricorn? Aquarius and what? Sagittarius. Oh, that's funny, because the King of Wands is on top of that. Anyway, so let's get right into it. All right. So with the Five of Pentacles energy, you have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is coming up in the upright. Now, this person's going to reach out to you when you literally think all hope is lost. And you're going to be like, where the hell did this even come from? Like, you were distracted, focusing on other things. You could have possibly even moved. You could have possibly even did different things. You could have possibly traveled, did different things, disconnected from it completely. You were waiting on your order, but not really. And I feel like this person has been watching you in secret for some time. Maybe even saves videos. Let's just say, I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, this person has like a different account. A lot of people who are popular online have that. They'll have a ghost account. I'm guilty of it, okay? to like where I have a ghost account because I don't like certain people seeing what I like and repost on like my main TikTok sometimes. Okay, so I have like a completely separate account. I have like a completely separate kind of like thing to like where I just go on there and just scroll through, you know what I mean, or cyber, you know what I mean, Google or whatever I gotta do. So with this energy, it's almost like this person has that, but I do feel like this person kind of like saves the videos or like creates private playlists. And before you're like, people don't do that, listen, I've done it. Okay, I've seen other people do it. I know that it happens. I know that people will save, and like maybe there was something that was so deep into the internet there would be no other way that this person would, I don't know why I'm getting this, like it's so deep in the internet, there's no way that if this person wasn't at this level of obsessed with you, they would have never been able to find it. Like it's something that is completely tied to your past or something like that maybe you posted a long time ago, I'm talking years ago, to like where you're like, damn, and maybe you think the worst of yourself during that time or whatever, but this person replays it. I don't know, I'm getting that energy really strongly. But that is what I'm receiving for pile number 2. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you do want a private reading with me, definitely check out all my specials and everything that I have to offer down below in the description box. Also pinned in the comment section. Any active specials, the link will still be active, and delivery time is usually within 24 hours, guys, if not same day. So for pass holders, it's usually same day. And if you guys are interested in being a pass holder, all that information to buy and purchase is available on my website, as well as my direct purchasing menu in the description box. I do have a 30-minute reading special going on for $30 right now, USD, originally $75 USD. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, bye for now. Hello, my pile number 3s, welcome. So first and foremost, the person that you might end up dating or be in a relationship with next, I want you to know has probably OCD or some kind of like organizational kind of like neat freak kind of thing, because I literally have been chill for the other piles and everything like that, but for some reason for this pile selection I wanted to have everything almost like aligned perfectly. Okay, even this is bothering me right here, and then you see this, sorry. So it's almost like you want to have everything kind of like planned out perfectly. Maybe this person could be a Virgo. Okay, people who are like that have Virgo energy pretty strongly in their chart. Okay, it's either they're really neat like that, or they're complete mess, especially if they're living in their shadow. Okay, Virgos would either be like a super neat freaks or like super gross. It's like either or. So the first card that you chose was the 3 of Swords. I am creatively inspired by the world around me. This person looks for other connections while in a main connection. Pile number 3. You're going to end up meeting this person while this person's already still dating this other person. Now you could end up meeting their person as well. Like literally, let's just say if you, let's just say you're a real estate agent and you end up meeting your person, but your person's with their, yeah, okay, your clients come in and they're a husband and wife. Okay, for some reason I'm getting husband and wife energy, or like and they're like just a couple. Okay, and you end up clicking really well with this other person, but you can tell that they're not really happy in that relationship or that connection or anything of that nature, and you're trying to kind of see if you can kind of steal this woman or man away from this other person as well, is something that I am picking up. Now the 10 of Wands energy is I radiate beauty, charm, and grace energy coming forth on the card as the positive affirmation. But the 10 of Wands is almost like while you are going through it with this person, or while this person's going through it, this person may radiate such beauty and elegance about themselves, or charm. Beauty, charm, and grace, all 3 of those things could signify Tauran or Libra energy, could be significant. Venetian. Now, the next one that you're getting for the constellation playing cards, now how these work is that they'll have the main suits on them, but they'll have randomized constellations on them, such as this. So even though the diamond is technically, you know, it's not fire, it is earth sign energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Cap. So this could be like the 4 of Pentacles. I also do feel like this person is going to close off themselves a lot from you. You could meet this person during Aries season. This could be, You can meet this person either in March or in April, okay, is also something that I'm getting. 10-3 is significant, 3-10 could be significant, or 3-4 or 10-4 could also be significant. Somebody could be dating somebody who's a cop or a military or some kind of background like that as well for some of you guys. But let's get right into some more message cards to see what else is coming up. But I do feel like this person's going to be pretty closed off from you. This could be about 4 months before you end up meeting this person. What month are we in now? Oh my God, we're in July. Jesus. Okay, so we're in July. So about 4 months from now would be kind of like November, right? Wouldn't that be August, September, October, November? Would be 4 months from now. So borderlining on that October, November vibe, okay? Unless they're including this month as well. July, August, September, October, which would be 4. Anyway, so that's what I'm receiving there. But we're also getting 3 and 4, so both of what I'm feeling could be accurate there. All right, so some of you guys are going to be meeting your person in March, April, or even in October, okay, or borderline November. So Scorpio energy could be dominant, doesn't have to be, but mainly Aries, because whenever like March and April energy come up, it's Aries energy. And then the 10 of Wands is very fiery, feisty, so again, a lot of Aries energy coming through. But with the 10 of Wands, it's just really pinpointing me to October, okay, as far as timing. And these were kind of like intended for like timing and when your next relationship is going to be and stuff like that, okay? But let's go right into your message cards. With shifts, dear Stu, you will soon make a long-time trustworthy friend. This person is soul family. You both protect and recognize each other, never jealous, but always kind, love spirit. So some of you guys may end up literally making a really good friend out of this person. And maybe that's what makes you fall in love with them, okay? Or maybe that's why this person falls in love with you, because you guys have this kind of like best friend relationship, all right? Dear Stu, and they may have like Aquarius and Venus, because Aquarius and Venus, they tend to really like, friendship-oriented relationships. Like they'd be more willing to fall in love with somebody who's like a best friend to them rather than just like a romantic partner. They feel like they're one and the same in a way. That's probably why this person may not have a lot of friends. Anyway, dear Sue, they will want to meet up in person. They want another chance with you. They have never been over you. They don't believe they will until they truly try with you. Love spirit. So this could also be somebody from the past coming back in, okay, and wanting to meet up with you, wanting to have another chance, and wanting to try to make things work. And the both of you guys recognize something within each other, all right? You could also be like soul family. Dearest you, you will have an unexpected visit from your person. They are doing this to see if you are with someone else, love spirit. So it's almost like they're trying to test to see if like you're playing them or something like that. And you're just like, no, dude, I am literally doing exactly what I told you. I'm doing this, I'm working on that, and I just don't have the time to kind of, I don't have the emotional capacity to deal with this today. Like that kind of energy. I don't know, I'm getting that vibe. Dear Stu, you are not meant to live in the city where you are. When you get the opportunity to move to your heart's true choice, do it. There's so much more. There's so much meant for you there, love spirit, okay? Now, some of you guys are going to end up moving and relocating with your person. And it's not going to even be in the city where you're at. It could be like a different area, like completely. And I don't know why I feel like it's going to be closer to quote unquote home. This could be like the both of you guys end up moving in with their parents. I don't know why I'm getting that, or with their parents. And it's almost like not, yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. That's interesting. It's almost like this person, wow, okay. So it might be that you end up moving in and this person lives with their mother. But I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting that. But it's not like, I don't know why I feel like it's kind of like two houses in one. To like where it's not really like the same house. So it could be like a guest house or like a mother-in-law suite or something like that, or like a little pool house, you know, or something like that. Or something completely separated from the main areas to where you truly feel like you're in a separate building. Like you have so much privacy, y'all could argue, you could do whatever, and it's just like you're like their mother wouldn't even hear anything. It could also be like basement, you know what I mean? Like a really dope decked out like basement, depending on like where you guys are. Florida doesn't really have basements because of our flooding and shit, but we don't really have basements. And we have sinkholes, like, we really do. It's like one in the middle of Lake Eola. But anyway, it just hasn't really been active. It's nothing to really stress out about. But anyway, dearest you will move into a fantastic new home. You will have the perfect neighbors as well as potential roommates. This home is divinely protected against negative frequencies. Congrats, love, spirit. And there's something about, like, you not being able to shut off your mind before going to sleep, and it's almost like with the minute that you step into this space, because of the way that it's presented, this person's like, let's just say if you end up moving in with your person, but they end up living with one of their parents, okay, whether it's a mother or a father or something like that, okay, who kind of like owns the main house or like owns the house, you know what I mean, but it just stays there. Maybe both of you guys like help out with rent or whatever. It just makes things better, okay. I don't know why I'm getting that. And it's almost like his or her mother or father needed that additional assistance as well, and it's almost like they're not even going to maybe charge you a lot for it or anything like that, just like maybe certain things. I don't know why I'm getting that really strongly too, but it's almost like the minute that you step into the space, you're gonna feel very like relaxed, like this person, you're gonna feel like you're in a oh god, I keep getting that like nurse's home, like, you know what I mean, like let's just say if you were like, I don't know how else to put this, but when I say nurse's home, that doesn't really sound as inviting, does it? You know, like, it's kind of like when you go to a new mother's house and she's nested and she has like you know, the serene sound on, the sound box on, maybe she's got like cookies or something going on, and it's just like really warm and welcoming and kind of just like where you do feel like safe in any capacity, like in all capacity. And like that's what I'm getting. So I feel like a really strong connection there, but again, I feel like it's going to be different from where you're trying to build or what you're trying to do as well. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Dear Sue, I didn't want anything to do with you. You drive me crazy, baby. I can't let you go. Thinking of you keeps me up all night. Crazy by Britney Spears. Love, spirit. Some of you guys also have been having sleep insomnia because your person is also thinking about solutions on what to do, and like to try to make the situation better or like try to help you out or whatever. And I feel like maybe this person hasn't really been trying hard enough, and they're going to be trying hard enough pretty soon here as well. You could already know this person. Dearest Sue, your name will be known, your story will be inspiration, your pain will turn into beautiful power. Your weaknesses are now your strengths. You wear your scars like a badge of honor, love, spirit. So some of you guys aren't expecting like all of your hard work to actually pay off. Like you're really not. Maybe you just think you're just mindlessly uploading, mindlessly kind of doing things, but everything has a consistent rhythm to it, and eventually you're gonna notice, damn, you got nice glutes, like, you know what I mean, like that kind of energy. Dear Sue, pack your bags, adventure calls. You'll be visiting an exciting place very soon. Travel light, you may regret bringing so much luggage later. Love, spirit. So some of you guys, your person's going to test the waters with how, like before they even make this move, they may test the waters with just seeing how you interact with this person's like mother or father figure or something like that, is also something coming forth before this person brings up that opportunity. That could also be significant. Dear Sue, someone is about to prove that they love you through action and not words. Someone is about to step into their role as your significant other. Love, spirit. Now this person's also feeling like there's so many things that other people are willing and wanting to like do for you in your relationship, if you guys were in a relationship and stuff like that, and they notice, they don't want you to feel like you have to kind of like that you have to find a replacement for them. Like they don't want you to feel like they're not enough, and they are starting to feel like they're not enough, because maybe it's true, maybe like this person hasn't been enough for you. And I'm not talking about monetary, I'm talking about like, you know, genuinely enough for you. Maybe has this person been emotionally supportive, has this person been physically supportive, has this person been spiritually supportive, like different things are going to be crossing your mind. Okay, like does this person want to put like a freaking spiritual kind of noose around your neck in a way to like where, sorry guys, you guys see me do this, a vacuum anyway. So it's almost like you are trying to pay attention a little bit to like how this person is acting towards you. We're just gonna bypass what I was talking about. Anyway, dear Stu, you will find new love prior to the end of this year. Love Stu, some of you guys are wondering as far as timing, it's gonna be before the end of this year for some of you guys, all right? But let's go right into the switch cards for you. Dear Stu, I'm going to introduce you to my family. I hope this isn't too soon. Love them. Interesting. Some of you guys could be, you know, and not really, because I told you guys that family could be significant. Moving in with family could be significant as well. Dear Stu, I want to massage you. Let me rub you down from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Love them is also something coming forth. So maybe there's somebody who's recognizing that maybe you're starting to get some physical pains in your body, and this person wants to help take care of you as well, okay? Dear Stu, I have been shopping for rings to propose to you with. Please say yes. Love them. Some of you guys have no idea that you're already with the person that you're about to be engaged with. Like, you're already with that person. Even if you're dating around, like, you already have that person in your midst. Like, there's literally nothing that you have to do. And don't try to rush anything or try to make it happen fast or anything like that, okay? Because a, you know, 9-year-old with a belly button ring never look good, okay? Because you rush things, right? Dear Shu, let's have fun today. I want to take you out and show off. Love them is also something coming forward. Now, somebody's also want to be very vocal about their feelings for you and how they've always felt about you, maybe after keeping you under wraps for a little while. Dear Stu, when I sleep next to them, I pretend they are you. I miss the smell of you. Love them. It's almost like whenever you guys cuddle or hold each other and stuff like that, this person wishes that they could just fall asleep, you know, and just be with you and things of that nature. But there could be some kind of like interference, okay, or maybe a third-party situation. Now, August energy could be significant where major moves are going to be made, or when the both of you guys are going to solidify your connection in August. Dear Stu, you are different now. What changed? You love them. And maybe you guys had a period of separation, okay, and you are starting to notice that you are different, okay, and maybe he's starting to notice, or she's starting to notice, that you are different, all right, that you're not really the same that you were when you met them. Like, things are different mentally as well. January energy coming up. Capricorn energy could be significant, and this could also be when this person ends up wanting to get engaged with you. Dear Stu, I hope you choose me. Love them is also something coming forth. The both of you guys end up like psychically communicating a lot, okay, with the purple and the blue. So a lot of like telepathic kind of like energy, and it'll show up like to this person in like random images that they think that they just randomly thought about, but like they'll just bring it up and it was something that you were literally just thinking about. It doesn't happen like, well, for some people it does, like to like where it's like, oh, crazy, they can hear it like that, but to other people it's like you see the images, like you hear it after, or like it'll happen in a different way. Anyway, February energy could be significant as well. Aquarius and Pisces energy, also Aquarius in January too, in Capricorn. And we have Leo right there in August, and also Virgo. Dear Stu, there is nothing delusional about you. You are right. I feel bad for not believing you. Love them is also something coming forth. So maybe this person didn't believe that you were really the one for them. Okay? I think it's Coming Home by Drake. Just hold on, we're going home. Hold on, we're going home by Drake is also something I'm hearing. Scorpio energy there. Dear Stu, I actually have fallen in love with you. Love them is also something coming forth. I keep hearing you're the girl, you're the one, gave you everything I love. Baby. Yeah, that's all I'm hearing. Dear Stu, you could do better than me. I reassure myself that you won't leave, but what I've done to keep you haunts me. Love them. So maybe this person really feels like, even though they are actually really in love with you, like they just don't see themselves truly genuinely getting over you no matter what you're going through, no matter what happens. Like, they want to be there. They want to be like in that energy, but at the same time they're not that support that you really need, okay? Whenever this happens, whenever you're in connections like this, you'll start to notice a lot of ankle and foot problems for those of you guys who are connected to your chi like that. All right, so you'll notice like a lot of ankle and foot problems, and you want to make sure which one it is, okay? If it's your left one that's hurting you like crazy, like a madman, then it's your feminine energy's off. And then if it's your right one that's hurting you like a madman, masculine energy's off, okay? So sometimes you putting in that extra work that the masculine should be putting in, it's going to kind of like create a lot of tension in the ankle area as well as foot. But that, I don't know why I wanted to go into that, but of course all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I granting you medical, legal, or professional advice at any time. Okay, just take what resonates, leave the rest out. September is also something coming forth, again, Virgo energy. All right, some of you guys, it depends on when you're viewing this, and it's whichever is closest to you, okay? Some of you guys are going to be getting into this relationship in January. Some of you guys are going to be getting this in February or September, okay? There was another one in here, I believe. August as well, okay? And remember I told you about Virgo's energy, is also about August. So let's put the ones that can coincide together, and then we'll read the zodiac signs that are associated. So August, September is going to be Virgo, okay? And then you're also getting January, February, and January, February is Aquarius, okay, as well. That's that time frame of Aquarian. Aquarian begins kind of like towards the end of January leading into February, and then Virgo energy begins August leading into September. But let's get right into your additional messages. Oh, sorry, not your messages. Let's get into your tarot. I thought I hadn't gone through shifts yet. But let's go into it and let's see. First card you're getting is the Chariot card, Cancer energy. This could be happening near Cancerian time for some of you guys. I'm filming this during Cancerian season. 8 of Wands energy. This is something that's going to be happening pretty fast for you, and there's going to be a lot of movement, conversations in regards to movement, whether that's planning a trip, traveling. You could be meeting this person on a trip or traveling. You could also be meeting this person potentially like buying your vehicle or buying your car as well. The Emperor, like trading in your car or things of that nature. I'm getting that. And with the Emperor card coming forth in the upright position, and then we're also getting the 3 of Wands energy coming forth. This is somebody who is going to be really relentless about wanting to be your person. Like, this person doesn't want you to be with anybody else. This person doesn't necessarily want you to be connected with anybody else. They feel like you don't really have to be. And it's not in the way where it's like, oh my God, this is so controlling. They don't even want me to have friends. Like, no, they just feel like there's no need for you to have any more situationships. There's no need for all of that, because whenever the Emperor comes in, this is somebody who is definitely like a father figure, but also somebody who, we have to think about what a father does, right? They take care of their child, whether it's a son or a daughter or whatever. They take care of them, right? You want to be there for them, you structure them, you discipline them. You know, if they didn't discipline you and they didn't even care and stuff like that, that means that they didn't even care. But the fact that they even discipline you or even got agitated in the first place means that they actually do love you and they actually do care. All right, so sometimes this person will speak to you kind of like you'll feel a little bit belittled, but not in a way, because it's in the upright, so it's almost like it's uplifting. So it's almost like this person will break things down and be like, listen, okay, so you thought this was a good idea, you know what I mean? Like, not good. This person's gonna help you like weigh out your different kind of like problems as well, and you can expect a lot of change coming through, okay, as well. But getting into the next one, you have the 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, is this 9? Yep, 9 of Wands in the reversal. And I think this is, yeah, this is the 9 of Wands in reversal. Sorry, this is 9 of Wands reversal. This person's gonna help you like unlock a lot of things within your life, okay? Like as far as become a little bit more vulnerable, all right? Somebody who doesn't have to be as like reliant on yourself all the time, to where you can actually, it's almost like you're walking, you're like, okay, the ground isn't gonna fall through, like I can actually walk, like it's okay, it's cool, like we're gonna be fine. Could you imagine if you had a fear that every time you walked out, like out of your house, like there was like a sinkhole and you would just fall right to the center of the earth and like die? That's like not a fear for anybody because it's like not rational, right? But anyway, so like it's kind of like that. But maybe you've been doing that for a really long time, and you're gonna be meeting this person when things have really gone in disarray a little bit for yourself with the Queen of Pentacles in the reversal. This could be like a travel related inquiry. For some reason, I'm feeling like you meet this person at an airport potentially. For some of you guys, this could be a transitional phase in your life when you end up meeting this person, okay? Because an airport is just about transitions, okay? You don't really take off till you're on the airplane. That's something completely different than the airport, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles, the airport itself is not going to fly over. That would be cool. But anyway, with the Ace of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright position, okay? It's kind of like a loading dock. This person and you are going to really move fast on a lot of different things, okay? Especially if you're like building a business or something of that nature. This is also about building a lot more opportunities and growth for not only yourself, but between you and your partner. You could end up receiving, like, let's just say you end up moving and you end up moving into a certain like apartment community or something like that, okay? I know I'm getting apartment community for some of you guys for pile number 3, okay? And this person, because the Emperor is the boss of the deck, like he's the boss of the deck, okay? It's like even more so than like a King of Wands or a King of Pentacles or a King of like Cups, or even a King of Swords, okay? The Emperor encompasses and embodies all of those qualities and directs them however he sees fit, okay? With the Emperor coming forth, all right, you have the 3 of Pentacles. This is something that you didn't plan on. Maybe you planned on things moving rapidly in your life and transitioning and changing, but what you didn't plan on is somebody actually wanting to be there for you is actually something that's coming up really strongly. And I feel like what you can expect from this connection is a lot of longevity, because what's coming up underneath that 3 of Wands is the 10 of Pentacles. This next person you're going to be in a relationship with is the person that you're actually going to end up marrying. Like there's no more of like, oh, I don't want to work on it and we're done, you argued, all. It's like, and even if you do go through those things, it's going to be worth it to you because you feel like this person actually genuinely cares about you. Like this person, even if it derails their plans, they're still going to show up and be there. Like that kind of energy. Now, underneath the 9 of Wands in reversal, you have the Star card, Aquarian. Okay, but this is also about a wish coming true, something being unlocked for you. After a period of resistance and like stagnation, finally things are going to move and change at a very rapid rate. Okay, and some of you guys could also be getting like a new job opportunity pretty soon as well. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles underneath the 8 of Wands, it could be happening pretty fast for some of you guys. All right, but that's what I'm getting for this pile. The zodiac signs that I'm getting here, the Chariot is Cancerian off, obviously. Now with the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, and then also with the Emperor, you got Aries and Taurus energy. Okay. And then you also have, sometimes it's displayed as, some people like to display it as Virgo because I can totally see it and I understand why. Okay, because every time I read for a Virgo, they come up as the Emperor. Like almost every single time. Okay, and I don't know if it's a form of a delusion that they have or if it's actually the energy that they carry. You know, but with the Star card, I'm not huge on Virgos, unfortunately. I try really hard, but it doesn't work out the best with Virgos. With the Star card energy, even as like friends, like I don't know, it's just like, what? I'm an Aquarius, so it's just like, what? Anyway, with the Star card energy coming forth, and there's no shade, the Virgos are needed and they're beautiful people. Okay, Beyonce. Okay, she was at a dance party with Beyonce. I'm sorry. I don't know why that came up in my mind. I'm not even know. Anyway, so with the Star card coming forth, this is a wish being granted, and it's going to be happening during an Earth sign elemental month. Potentially Virgo energy could be dominant. And it's funny because I did talk about Virgo energy briefly with the September and August and September energy that came up, and Aquarius energy did come up strongly with the January and February aspects that came up in the message cards as well. So another confirmation there. And it's funny because I told you a lot of the time Virgos will come up like that, okay? But a lot of the times the Emperor is also an educator too, and Virgos actually make really good teachers, really good educators, really good trainers, really good managers, okay? With January and February energy coming forth. But that is what I'm receiving for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It looks like this is going to be happening during Earth sign month. For some of you guys, it could be happening like in August and September. For those of you guys who are watching that at a later date, it could be happening in January, February vibe for you during kind of like the Aquarian time frame potentially. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you do want a reading with me, all that information in my current specials are available down below. Right now I'm giving a 30-minute reading special for $30. If you're interested, please feel free to book either directly through my website, or you can do it through the link as well, okay? Because they're at a discounted rate now on my booking website too, just for a short while. So definitely want to take advantage of it while it is available, okay? But I hope that you guys are doing well, and until next time, I'm going to be going live soon, probably around 4 o'clock today. But this probably is going to be uploaded a little bit later. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, bye-bye.